If you're looking for a unique trip style offense that's super explosive, yet you probably never heard of it yet, stay tuned for this video. You guys know how I do. I'm gonna drop the clips of me running this in game, just bomb plays or big plays that I make out of this offense in the background, and then I'm gonna kind of get into more of a gameplay style video. But here's just showing you guys, I'm bombing match coverage. This one right there was cover three. I got dots. This is cover two bomb. This offense is really, really unique, and it's so much fun. And it's kind of like a hybrid between the meta trips tight end flex and the gunny slot that's kind of been meta in prior years. But the reason for that is it is technically a double tight end set. But as you guys see, I have Travis Hunter as my, I guess you can call him kind of tight end number two, or just, that number three receiver in the trips because he is categorized as a tight end. And this offense is only in the Raiders playbook. It is the gun U trips tight end flex. I believe that's what it's called. It's something like that. But there's a package that allows you to put a receiver, as you see right here, at this position because this is usually your tight end two, and you can put a slot receiver there, which allows for so much, more speed on the field, obviously, but just so much to attack so many different types of coverage. So whatever coverage you're facing, you have a dot for it. I promise every single coverage can be taken advantage of from this formation. And then for a lot of people, as you guys see, like right here, there's a lot of clips of me going against like cover zero and mid blitz. There's routes that destroy it. There's auto motion like this play right here. That's really good because it forces the user to have to vacate. You can't like mug the center. And then also you can block that extra tight end. So Travis Hunter, you probably don't want to, have him blocking one-on-one on the edge a lot. But well, in real life you wouldn't. But in Madden, you can definitely get away with it, as I do a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna hop into a quick little gameplay video. Stay tuned. All right, so again, I'm in the U trips tight end flex, something like that. Out of the Raiders playbook, and I set it really fast. You guys might have missed it, but I put in the slot wide receiver at tight end two package, which allows me to have Travis Hunter or a receiver at this right of screen tight end, the one that's on the corner. That's usually a tight end. Now, if you want to keep a tight end, that's perfectly fine. Me personally, I like having more speed on the field, so we can do things like this. Starting off with a nice little flood concept, take my easy yardage. And so my opponent, this wasn't a bad opponent at all. This was a really good game, but I'm not going to do the whole entire gameplay. I just kind of want to show you guys a drive or a drive here and there that's just kind of showing the epitome of this offense. So I recognize he was in more like a cover three cloud kind of to start the game. That's why I went to a flood concept to kind of see what defense is it match, is it man, is it zone. So here, just in case he switches to match, this is a match beater and a zone beater. So if it's zone, spot drop zone like that, you want to hit your deep out route. And if it's match, you will have that number three receiver and or the Travis Hunter position. You will have him up the seam for a walk-in touchdown. Then backside of it's like a cover three, and you don't like the out route, you don't like the seam. That double move does a really good job of getting underneath deep zone. So that's a play that I will go to as well. Here, this is a setup that I like to run. This is really good against zone and match. Here, I'll take my slant, and it should have been a touchdown, but Cat's animation was terrible. And as you guys see that play, he went to match, and that's really good against zone and match. It doesn't matter if it's spot drop or if it's match. That play right there is really good, and it's good against man. It's really essentially good against everything. So here, I'm going to try to run the ball a little bit. One-on-one, boom, easy touchdown. So easy first drive right there. So we're hopping into another game here. And the reason I do my gameplay videos kind of like this, you guys can let me know if you like it or not. But I break it up into different games so that I can give you guys different coverages or different defensive schemes that you may face online. So that first gameplay clip was primarily, zone coverage, spot drop zone, and a little bit of match. So here, hopefully we get more of like a cover zero or man type of scheme so I can show you guys how I like to attack that scheme as well. So again, coming out, you still might have missed it, but I switched my package to make sure I get Travis Hunter on the field. And let's see what our opponent comes out in. And you always want to say, you always want to have, excuse me, your trips to the wide side of the field. That's very important. So here he's looking to be in that 3-3 odd kind of meta scheme. I don't run 3-3 odd as much anymore, but remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was one of the first to drop a video on this. It's a really good scheme, really good blitzing scheme. So here I'm able to roll out because I know with the 3-3 odd, at least the way that he's running it, as I showboat a little bit, but they want to get pressure off of one side. And if you're going to allow me to roll out, especially to my strong side hand, I'm definitely just roll out a little bit and wait for my players to uncover versus zone coverage, and we pick up a chunk game right there. So this is a play that I really love. Probably my favorite play in the game. This right here, this raw concept gets me so many chunk yardage. If I ever need yards, I go to this play right here. It allows me to block my running back and also be able to throw, like a really deep chunk yard in route. It's a dagger concept. It's really good in real life. But with this setup, you're able to hold the user with that curl route. And if the user doesn't commit to the curl, you can throw the curl. But you really want to hit that deep dig behind his head. So a couple plays were already on our 13-yard line. And this play right here is a money play for people that like to run hard flats because this corner routes them down. As you guys see right here, it breaks underneath of the deep zone for an easy touchdown. So another really easy drive. So this is that same exact game, and this is later in the game. You guys see I'm up 8 points, and I wanted to show you guys, how to end the game because this is something that I've been looking to improve myself. We're starting out with a little auto motion flat, but closing out games is very important. I played a really clean game. You guys see the stats there, no picks, no turnovers. But I want to show you guys, how to, close out games with this scheme. And I noticed my opponent, he's getting more aggressive because he is down 8. He needs to get the ball back really fast, as quick as possible. So I'm going to use his aggression against him. And here I notice he's manned up to Travis Hunter. So I'll be able to throw my little post route. And in hindsight, I probably would have put my tight end on the other side on something else to get out the way so that I can throw that where I catch it, get as many yards as possible. And so I think that's what I'm going to go with here. So similar route concept, just this time I'm going to put the tight end on an out route just to get him out the way. And this time he uses that corner, but his pressure ended up coming in, which is okay. You don't want to get behind sticks, but I do want to show you guys that once you get behind sticks, you can still bounce back in this offense because it is literally that good. So here he's back in 3-3 odd. And let's see what I go with. See him using that safety, which usually tells me it's either heavy pressure or some form, and it was a blitz. I'm able to roll out and hit my tight end and pick up all the yards back. So again, this offense is really good. Makes him burn the timeout as well. 1st and 10 from my own 43. So, from my opponent's 43. And you guys know this is my favorite play in the game. If I need a play, he's even moving his corner outside. I don't know why he's doing that, but this play right here is my favorite play to pick up chunk yardage. Boom, we hit the dig route. We're able to possession catch. And essentially, that ends the game. So, just got an interception. We're on to our next game. This is my first offensive possession. Starting off, set up our package correctly. And let's see what our opponent comes out in. So this is a unique set. I don't think I faced this defensive set a lot. Looks like a cover 3 though. So I'm going to start off with a dagger concept, which is my favorite in the game. And we have our deep in route. Be able to catch that on the run. Pick up a nice chunk yardage, 25 yards to start. Now I do have cover 3 beaters. I do have bombs for cover 3, which is out of the plays. It's the play with the seam in the corner. I forgot what it's called. But that play does bomb cover 3. And if you guys want like a breakdown into the scheme of how I like to bomb every coverage, I got you. This right here looks like a cover 4 palms and or cover 6. One of those. Yeah, I think it is cover 6. So this is a cover 6 bomb that I have. Right here. Boom. Let's see if it's open. And yep, walking touchdown. As you guys see, he uncovers. And we have the easiest touchdown ever. So very explosive offense. So on to the next game. here. I always tell you guys I like to stay on the hash, so I don't look to return the kicks for a touchdown. Just want to stay on the hash. First off, in possession of the game, let's set up our package, come out in our offense, and see what our opponent comes out in. So immediately comes out in a double mug, but he does zone or spread his linebackers, which tells me this is probably more of a zone version of double mug. But let's see. So I have a zone beating concept on the field, and let's see what it gives me. Oh, nobody's out in the flat. Take my easy flat, take my yards. Never go wrong taking a profit. 5 yard gain, and you just kind of gain knowledge of is it zone, is it man, and clearly this is a zone opponent. So I'm gonna go to one of my favorite zone beaters right here, which is it reminds me kind of the motion Y post from the Trips Titan Flex. That's really good. It's my kind of makeshift type of version, and we did have our return, but unfortunately his Texas 4-man did scream, so that's cool. Got a third down. I'm gonna go to my favorite route combination right here. First time this game, especially if he's gonna stunt. I want to block my running back really fast so that I could block the stunt. Oh, actually, that's not what I did. I'm gonna hit the seam behind his head, which is a really really nice pass right there. I thought I was going to the deep dig combo, the dagger, but I guess not. But that seam is really good at breaking kind of behind the zones and in front of the inside third, as you guys see right there. Now I'm going to my deep dig route combination. As you're going to see, he switched sticks. I don't know really why he switched stick, but we pick up a nice chunk yard gain right there. All right, so following that play, this is another version of that kind of same play where I stemmed the corner route down, and then this time I put the running back seam. We're able to hit the corner route for a nice chunk yard gain. So now, first and goal on the 9. You want to see what his run defense is like. This duo, sometimes the duo is hot and cold in my opinion. I think the as right here, it's not terrible. That was not a terrible run at all. Even though he had a couple guys come free, but I do really like the read option, but a little better than the duo. But I do like duo from this under center, as you guys see right here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to gash mid blitz. Let's see, double mug. He even mugs down. Does not matter. Easy as walking touchdown. So we'll hop into the next one, and here we have a 4th and 5. We're starting here because this is a money drive. Gotta have it. Go to a play that I haven't shown you guys yet, and that's a really nice play against cover 3 or any type of zone. Any zone that doesn't have hook curls, that's going to be open. But I run Harry up because time is ticking. I didn't want to. I probably could have took a timeout. Didn't want to, but C's in cover 2, so I'm going to look to bomb the middle of the field. Let's read his user. User comes down, post behind his head, and we're in business. So we are down 4. You guys see the stat line is beautiful. But we are down 4, and so now we're going to look to go. We're goal to go. I don't want to take a timeout. I want to take this time down, especially because I see single high, so I'm going to let it fly. I'm looking for the stick and nod, the backside seam, attacking the backside seam area. We will have it with a ball, and we're going to look to pretty much seal this game with a stop. 24 seconds. We should be able to get a stop. If he gets 3, he gets 3. I guess we'll go to OT.